What's up guys, it's your girl Em and I'm back with another video for you today, and today we are going to do a pop culture talking video, and we are going to be talking about Ms. Khloé Kardashian because a lot's going on with Khloé. We've got this new season of The Kardashians on Hulu and not much is really going on, but we're really trying to hammer home that Tristan is a good person. Okay, please spare us, okay? I relate to Khloé in a lot of ways. I think both of us are nurturers, caretakers, lovers, and we just want to be loved the way that we love. And we have a tendency to pick partners that don't appreciate us and take advantage of our hearts and use our hearts against us to get what they want. So I relate to her in a lot of levels. I am not tall, skinny, and I've not had plastic surgery, and I'm not rich, and I'm not the daughter of Kris Jenner, but I do relate to Khloé in a lot of different ways. I have not watched any of the episodes of this new season of The Kardashians, but I have seen bits and pieces on Twitter and TikTok, so that's what I'm making my judgments on, and I watched a couple YouTube videos breaking things down. But I just want to say, Kris Jenner girl, shame on you. I love you. You're one of my faves as well. Khloé and Kris are my faves. Shame on you, girly, for trying to make it seem that Khloé needs to forgive this man again. And I think she's forgiven him, but she doesn't want to be with him again. And that makes sense, because who would want to put themselves through that again? Who would want to do that? She's given him more than enough chances to change his ways and to try and be a better man, a better partner, a better dad. But let's be real, you can't be considered a good dad if you're only a good dad to one child. If you don't have a real relationship with your first child and you haven't even met your third child, I don't really think you can be considered a good dad. Am I crazy? They're trying to push this narrative that Tristan is this really great father and he's attentive and come on, let's be real. Let's be real here. And I know him and Khloé have their son Tatum, who is so cute, so precious and true. They are two little cutie pies, but you can't be considered a good father if you're only a good father to the two that you have with Khloé. Come on. Come on. So basically, in the scene, Kris and Khloé are sitting down, and Khloé is expressing to her mom, she's saying, I can't go through this again. Yeah, it sucks that Tristan is becoming the person that I wanted him to be while we were together, but that doesn't mean I should let my guard down and let him back into my life. That doesn't serve her. And she's trying to be clear and show that she has this boundary, and Kris Jenner is just not getting it. Because Kris Jenner has her own demons. She has her own skeletons in the closet and is making it seem but it would be so great if you gave him another chance. I'm sorry, 3 chances. And that's just stuff that we know. What we know is not great. Imagine the stuff that we don't know that isn't publicized. Because of the 3 things that we know about Tristan, the 3 incidences that he's had in public, I'm sure there are many more that we've never heard of. So I'm not willing to give that man the benefit of the doubt, only in the fact that I feel for him that his mother passed away tragically and unexpectedly, and I feel for him that his brother is disabled and that's very difficult. I have compassion, but he hasn't shown really an improvement. Once is a mistake, 2 times, 3 times, that's a choice. Like, you don't just fall in, like let's not act like you just fall into cheating. Like, it just happens. No, it doesn't. Go through the timeline of what Tristan has done. His transgressions, shall we? The first one was Khloé being 9 months pregnant and he's caught in clubs kissing another woman and cheating. That's insane. You're gonna cheat on your pregnant partner when she's 9 months pregnant, about to have your first daughter. Okay, yeah, great. Father of the year. Then you have the second transgression. She ends up forgiving him, which that's her choice. That's her choice to do. She can forgive him. Been there before, sister. I get it. And then he kisses a family friend. So not only does Khloé feel betrayed by Tristan, somebody who she's like learning to trust again and is in love with, blah, 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 she is dealing with the fact that she feels betrayed by the family friend, Jordyn Woods. Now, I don't really agree with how Khloé handled that and how the Kardashian family handled that, because I think they put more of the blame on Jordyn, and I don't think that was really appropriate. I understand why Khloé would have some rage and like be very upset. She has every right to have those feelings, but like to put it all on Jordyn was really unfair, and I didn't really think that was cool of them. But you know, time has passed, and I think Khloé can kind of see that situation clearly now. But also, Kylie is friendly with Jordyn again, and Jordyn is living her best life with Karl Anthony Towns, and she's doing just fine. So good for her. But Tristan is just a slime ball, period. And then they get back together again, and it comes out that he cheated after she threw him a birthday party. And he went to Houston and then cheated and got the woman pregnant. And then that's not even like the worst part of it. He had Khloé they were going through a surrogate process to have their son. And he didn't even tell her that he was having another child with this woman until it came out in court documents. That's how Khloé found out. That is nuts to me. And then for Kris Jenner and Malika to have the nerve to act like Khloé should take him back, and since he's doing so well and he's such a good dad and he's trying really hard and he's going to therapy and all this stuff, that is nuts. Let me tell you, I'm not a parent. I'm just a dog mom. But if that was my daughter, if a man put my daughter through that, like, and Khloé even said it in the show, she said, like, if a man ever did that to True, like, I would cut his off. And I would do the same thing. Like, and I think Khloé is really trying to just, like, say, like, enough. I don't want that man anymore. He's treated me so poorly. And I think what she said was really poignant when she said, why is it that, you know, they have to learn how great I am after they show me how terrible they can be, when I've known the whole time how great they are? Like, why? Like, it hit me like a ton of bricks, because I've felt like that in my situations. And I think that, you know, sometimes it takes us stepping back and going, wait, I don't have to take this kind of treatment. I don't have to put my needs last. I don't have to do that. I don't have to settle for breadcrumbs. I can have something better if I love myself first. And I really hope that Khloé finds somebody that, like, truly appreciates her. I think Lamar truly appreciated her and loved her, but he was just going through so much of his own thing that he couldn't give her really what she needed. Like, I think that they were soulmates. It's just it didn't happen at the right time, and Lamar had his own issues. And I know Khloé would never want to, like, get back with Lamar, and I totally respect that, and I don't think she should, but, like, I think that she really has tried in these relationships with these two men, and, like, she just gave her all, and what did she get from it, you know? Aside from being with Tristan, she, you know, has her son and her daughter, and that's wonderful. But, you know, I just hope that Khloé finds like some happiness, and she can find a partner that truly respects her and cares for her and isn't gonna like publicly embarrass her, because that's a whole thing. And I like just the fact that the family is like trying to paint this narrative and be like, oh, Khloé, but you could give him another chance. He's such a great guy. He's such a blah, 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 blah. Okay? Blah, 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 blah. I just think it's very uncool. I do. I do. And I would hope that my family and friends, I mean, my family and friends are supportive of me, but like, if I was ever in Khloé's position, I would hope that my friends and family would be like, no, fuck that. And I think they would be, because like any normal family would, but the Kardashians are not a normal family, clearly. So that's why Khloé gets stuck. And they did the same thing with Kourtney and Scott. Like, Kourtney had to forgive Scott over and over and over and over again. And I think that there's a little bit, like, you wouldn't think that the Kardashians are a traditional family, because outwardly they aren't. But I think at the core there is this, because Kris has like an evangelical church. Like, they have ties to like, they are like Christian people. And, you know, it seems a little wild to say, like it sounds kind of like an oxymoron, but I think there is this like traditional belief to keep the family together no matter what the cost is. And I think that's why Kris is so like pro keeping the family together in Tristan and Khloé's case, when, you know, that's clearly not the healthiest or best decision for Khloé. Like, anybody on the outside looking in would be like, no, girl, run for the hills. And especially because Khloé has her own money. She has her own life. Like, she does not need a man. Like, she legitimately does not need a man for anything. So why put up with a man that is behaving the way Tristan has behaved? But I think there's that, like, you gotta keep the family together. You gotta keep the family together. And I'm not like, my parents got divorced when I was very young. And yeah, there's like some damage from that. Like, I definitely think that I do have some big feelings surrounding that. And I think I definitely have some trauma from their divorce. But like, that's nothing compared to like what could have happened if my parents stayed together. Because my parents were not in a good place. Like, they were not being good parents to me by staying in that marriage. So I think a lot of the time there is so much value to there being a separation, so like each parent can be happy individually instead of staying in a shitty situation where it just bleeds into everything else just for the sake of keeping the family together. You know what I'm saying? So I wish nothing but the best for Khloé. I wish, honestly, I don't want to seem like a cold, like, Tristan sucks, Tristan. He does suck, but, you know, I hope he finds happiness one day, for Pete's sake. Like, I think everybody deserves to have peace and love and serenity. But I think, you know, for Khloé's sake and even for Tristan's sake, that they, you know, can move forward and just co-parent and be the best co-parents they can be for their two little ones. Like, that's what's most important. So, if you guys have any comments, or if you want to have like any conversations about how you feel about the situation, down in the comment section down below. I am looking forward to reading them. Let's talk about it. Let's have a little convo. What do you think? Do you think she should, you know, stay away from Tristan, or do you think she should try and make it work? But I feel like if you give somebody 3 chances and they prove you wrong 3 times, I think the writing is on the wall. But that's it. Be sure to check out my Twitter at @AmanMan and my Instagram at Midwest Mansfield. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you so much. I need to go get a workout in, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.